It reminded me of my father. He passed away last year at 91. He was born in McCall, South Carolina, and he told us many stories of how he grew up, and it was very hard. They were separated from the blacks and the whites. You know, the Ku Klux Klan, and the blacks had to eat in this restaurant, and the whites had to eat in this restaurant. So it brought me back to the stories that my father said, and it was wonderful. It was so wonderful to hear the history of the African Americans and what they went through and how we came so far to where we are today from where they came from. So it was a beautiful show. I really enjoyed it, and I recommend everybody to see this show.
I thought the show exemplified diversity. I thought it really represented accomplished artists and also the students. I was blown away by the depth that these students presented their craft. And the fact that Daisy has mentored these children is just outstanding. But the way that Sarah unfolded her story, you were drawn in, and you also learned some nuances that you may not have been aware of before.
Daisy Jopling, when she puts the violin under her neck and starts to play, she disappears and becomes part of the violin. Her energy is so extraordinary. And this show is so beautiful. The people that were in it, the singers, the brothers that played the piano and the violin. It was just an amazing event, and one that hopefully will find its way to New York. That would be a wonderful thing, because it deserves to be on a big stage in a big house.
You know, I never experienced anything like that. You know, tying in such a classical instrument, the violin, with the soul, underneath it. That was different. That was different. Shout out to Daisy, man, amazing.
It was amazing. It was different. It was a memoir. It incorporated so many types of music and different people and different kinds of music and kids and high school and adults, and it was great. Different genres, and her, of course, was just fantastic.
I love the show specifically because of Sarah Bracy White's story and how Daisy took that and turned it into basically a musical. I want to see this on Broadway. I don't know. What about you?
The story was awesome, and one of the things that I really liked about the story, its content was awesome, but the thing that I liked, I was waiting to find out if the pen pal was going to continue to write to her and how she would feel when she found out that she was a black woman, and just acceptance. She without even sight unseen, just from them writing each other, they became friends. And in this world today, we become disconnected, but just how they connected, just through letters, and it didn't matter the race. She was curious to see what she looked like, but she kept her as her friend, and that's what we all need: friendships, lasting friendships.